Snacks are best saved for later.
With Jay Zawoski.
That man ate all our shrimp and 2 plastic lobsters.
And Rick Camp.
Out the mist came a beast more stomach than man.
Welcome into another edition of the I'm Fat podcast, brought to you by our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. I am Rick Camp alongside fellow fat Jay Zawoski. Jay, it's getting to be busy season for us because hockey's in full swing.
Yeah.
The NBA has started up tonight. We'll get to more of that later because there's a special fat that is making an appearance weekly on the air that we will have to discuss as the season goes on. And I want to talk about that a little bit tonight. But I feel like, in the interest of every conversation, let's start talking about the weather.
Oh.
And we are finally, I feel like pretty confidently can say, we are past the last bits of summer-ish anything. The fact that today I left work, it was about to rain. The real feel was 40 degrees. The high was in the low 60s. We are here.
That is beautiful. Today was a perfect day to be a fat.
Yeah.
And nice and kind of windy, but not too windy, and a little rainy. So there's no sun that's blistering you in your car. Mm-hmm. The other night, I came home from work and Hope goes, "It's a little cold in here." And I'm like, "It's not cold." And then, so I didn't put the heat on. I just shut the window.
Yeah.
And I came down in the morning. I'm like, okay, it's a little cold. And the thermostat in our house said 60 degrees.
Nice.
I was like, that's perfect for me, but I get why it's not. So yes, the heat was turned on, and Charlie the bacon guy says the same thing. Forced to put the heat on tonight, but what are you gonna do? I'll take it. If I gotta just put the heat on and still crack, our beds are right up against the window.
Yeah.
So I can just crack my own window and have my own little air conditioner. It's awesome.
So last night we had the window cracked, and the window is not over the bed at all, so it's just kind of more to get it circulating throughout the room. And I still had the fan on last night. Now, was I kind of cold when I woke up? Yes.
That's okay.
Was it partially because some of the sheets that I had to start the night were no longer there? Yes.
That could be too, yes. It's so nice to get into a cold bed. It's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah,
what I look forward to is when you have a really cold day and maybe you're outside, you're at a Christmas festival or something like that, and you just get home and get into bed and you just completely defrost in bed is the greatest. It's the greatest. So anyway, we're glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button for us if you're watching us live on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page, youtube.com/I'mFatPodcast. You can watch us on Spotify as well if you so choose. And of course, we're on all your favorite podcast app. Wherever you get your podcasts, you can find us. Just make sure you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify if you got 30 seconds to do so. We greatly appreciate that. We got merch, I'mFatMerch.com. We've got our Patreon. We've got all sorts of stuff. And I think we are able to take super chats now on YouTube. So feel free. I don't know. Someone tested out for us. Russ Nightshiner, maybe.
I think someone did it last week.
Did that happen during the show?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, they work. Do it. I volunteered Russ Schneider because I can Venmo him back the money he tries.
True.
That would be I didn't finish my thought there.
Yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah. That would have been kind of a dick move.
Yeah. Hey, I know you do a lot of work for us and we don't pay you, but can you throw some money our way?
Yeah. Right.
For the privilege of knowing us? All right. Let's start with the big story of the week. We previewed this last week. Mm-hmm. And this week, I know both of us sampled.
Yes.
The jalapeno cheese curds from Culver's. And a lot of times you'll hear about something and you'll get really excited and then you'll show up and you'll be like, it was good, not great.
Yeah.
The jalapeno cheese curds, why can't I say cheese? The jalapeno cheese curds were 1,000% awesome.
Yes, they were.
They were so damn good.
The jalapeno is actual jalapeno. The thing that I was worried about is that there'd be any sort of artificial type taste. None of that. It's
No.
just take the cheese curd, add the right amount of spice to it to where you can still eat the entire order of them without blinking, but you get that little bit of kick to add to the curd, and man, it makes a difference, and they are wonderful.
Well, and a lot of times too, like places will call something jalapeno and it will just mean it's spicy.
Yeah.
These were spicy, but it also had that earthy jalapeno taste to it too.
Yes, it did.
They were great. I loved it. I got mine with a Curter burger. I gave the Curter burger another shot. Again, it's fine. I like it. I'm not saying I don't like it.
Sure.
But it just does not blow me out of the water. So, but the jalapeno cheese curds did. Here's the story, and I guess I can parlay this into very early Mazda Vorland Park read because I went there this week.
Yeah.
Had some car trouble, so I need to get my what do you call it? Catalytic converter.
Oh, okay.
I need a new catalytic converter, and which sucks, but because we're so loyal to them, because we get all our service done there, they called Mazda and they're like, "Hey, can you honor this under warranty for this guy? He's got 2 of our cars. He's a great customer." They're like, absolutely. Took care of it. So anyway,
Nice.
as I'm getting the car diagnosed, I didn't know what was wrong at the time. It's right next to a Culver's. It's like a 7-minute walk to Culver's down 159th Street. So go there, get the Curter burger, get the cars in there, go back. It took a while because I had to run a bunch of tests on the car, see what was happening. Left there. So got lunch, went back to Mazda, waited for my car for about an hour and a half, left Mazda. Oops, I went through the drive-thru again. For another bag of jalapeno cheese curds. I wanted to get like the Groucho Marx glasses and nose and the mustache.
Yes.
Like, hello, I'm here for more. I mean, no, not more.
Like a cigar too.
Yeah, I'm not here for more cheese curds. I'm here to try them for the first time. Yes, that's me. Not trying this 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
They were that good. I can't think of the last time I went to the same place twice in one day for the same thing.
Yeah, that's for the same thing is the key part there.
Yes.
That's a true sign of how good something was. Like for me, because I timed my Sunday morning out incredibly poorly, I was not about to be, also because I'm a masochist, I was not about to miss any of the Bears game to go get lunch. So I had it delivered, and it's still hot and just fantastic.
They are perfect.
Yes, they really are. Especially like if you're getting a butter burger where, it's a lot of fat and that type of, just like that type of like profile to it, to then get anything that's a little bit of heat to kind of cut through that really does the trick.
Yeah, it was great. And they did not offer me a sauce, but I was told there's a sauce that comes with it too.
I did not get a sauce with
Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. But I didn't try it. I probably wouldn't anyway, because I'd imagine it would be, some kind of mayo-based or ranch-based thing, which is really not my thing.
Yeah.
And they didn't need it. They needed no sauce. And the thing I want to try now is, because this is what was suggested last week, is on the show, is we take the jalapeno curds and make our own Curter burger with them. Yes, that would be good. That would be good. All right, so the super chats work. We got one from our buddy Russ, who I guess I'll Venmo him $1.99. He says this is for a PB cup for Rick to have to try on the pod.
It's going to take more than $1.99 for me to take a bite of that. No, thank you.
And Jay's Extended Garments says it works. We're up to a full taco feeling gruntled.
Nice.
So there we go. Thank you for the super chats, everybody. Keep those coming. We appreciate those very much. Man, I really cannot. I'm trying to think of things that we have sampled that we've reviewed on the show that have delivered as much as a jalapeno cheese curds.
Yeah, especially on like a fast food level. Like
Right.
That's something. I want to point out one other Culver's item, and this is not earth-shattering that this is a great combo, but I have to tip the cap, the old Ritupect, to my wife, because she's the one that first got this combination in the concrete mixer, and now it's not an every time, but it's like an every other for me. Raspberry and Dove chocolate.
So are the Dove chocolates like the little kind of smallish?
They're very much like that you crushed a Dove chocolate and just it's like there's a little bit in every bite.
Okay.
So it's not like chunks of chocolate. It's like little pieces of chocolate that are mixed in throughout. And maybe I think whoever made this one did an incredible job of mixing. So it was like balanced throughout the entire thing, which I know is a rarity. So another tip of the cap to whoever mixed that concrete mixer at the Culver's on Wise Road, which has been a pretty good location.
Well, speaking of mixing, I'm being told that I'm very loud and you're very quiet, so I'm trying to fix that.
Oh, okay.
So if you see it, let me bring myself down a little bit and see if that evens us out a little bit. But keep us posted in the chat because it's almost impossible to tell. I've got a little mixing board here and everything looks even.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not.
I'll boost mine a little bit too.
Yeah, give yourself a little boost there.
All right.
Hopefully it's a little better.
Cool. Yeah. I know it's like with this setup where I just have like a Yeti mic, but it's just here. It's right there.
There it is.
You know, it's a little different, but then like when I had I don't know what's up with the regular mic and stuff that I had. We've had so many issues with it. I'm just like, screw it for a while. We're not going to bother. But yes. So anyway, if you have not had the combination of raspberry and Dove chocolate in a concrete mixer, and you like such things, do it. At least give it a shot because it is so goddamn good.
Okay. I'm a big raspberry chocolate guy, but I feel like whenever I go to like get something like that, I never go the fruity route. Mm-hmm. I always go chocolate, and I'm bummed because why I've never tried this in my life, I can't explain to you. But I went to Dairy Queen and got a chocolate sundae with caramel.
Yeah.
And it was like what a revelation. Like no one's ever thought of this before.
You'd never had that?
No, I usually do one or the other. I don't
know. Imagine not getting chocolate and caramel in damn near everything.
Well, I did it, and then they closed for the season, so I'm a little bit pissed. But I'll just remember next year to order that.
Jay has discovered caramel.
Hey, man, you don't eat peanut butter. You don't get to talk.
But I understand peanut butter exists. I just don't like
it. I know. I know caramel exists. I just never thought to sundify it. Because I always felt like the hot fudge is kind of a dominant flavor.
Sure.
And I always sort of felt like it would bury it and it wouldn't shine through. So anyway, you wouldn't know this, but everyone puts peanuts on their sundaes. What are you doing? No, stop. That's not good. No, don't do that. I should finish the Mazda of Orland Park thing.
Yeah, probably.
So if you're in for a Mazda and what I said sounds good, the fact that they fight for you to keep things under warranty, that's a really good sign of a good business. Check them out, 8910 West 159th Street or MazdaofOrlandPark.com. We started the show talking about the weather.
Yeah.
And yesterday was delightful. There's no doubt about it. Left the house in a hoodie and jeans, felt good about it. However, I made an observation yesterday that I hadn't really noticed before. I wore too heavy of socks.
Oh.
And they weren't even the wool. I have really nice thick socks I wear in the winter. I love them because having cold feet's awful because then you're cold all day.
How many C's are those socks?
The wool ones are 3.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The ones I put on are 1.5.
Okay.
But when I got home from work, I felt like I was a menopausal woman having hot flashes.
No, yeah, I feel like you have to wait until we're absolutely below freezing to throw on thicker socks than normal. For me, I honestly, unless I'm out shoveling snow or something, I am just wearing normal-ass socks.
Yeah, see, these didn't seem thick when I put them on. They felt like your standard gym sock.
Okay.
They're black, but they felt like a standard gym sock.
Sure.
By the end of the day, I was cranky and sweaty. You know, the drippy sweating, where you can feel the drops in your sleeves and it's just kind of a cold sweat feeling.
Yeah.
And my feet were hot, and I just came home and I said to Hope, I am miserable right now. I am going upstairs. I'm putting on a t-shirt and shorts and taking my socks off, and I'm wearing that the rest of the night. And if I'm cold, good.
Yeah, see, at that point, I might shower. Now,
Yeah.
I'm more prone to take, like, many showers. So that's also just, like, kind of one of my defaults. Oh, I kind of feel like crap, take a shower.
Hope does that. My problem is if I'm the least bit tired and I get in the shower, I literally will just stand in the shower motionless for like an hour.
Oh.
I almost like completely zone because I don't have a phone to look at. I don't have anything to distract me, so I'm literally just sitting there and
Do you not, like, put a podcast or something on?
sometimes. But what I've noticed about myself too is I can't listen to a podcast unless I'm in my car.
Really?
Because I have too many distractions. I have too much to think about. I can't pay attention to. I can have it on, but I don't retain it. So the only time I can retain a podcast is when I'm driving. So that's my podcast time.
Interesting.
But I
God,
do have I have this little speaker that I bought. I bought this thing on Amazon probably 15 years ago. It's a little Bluetooth speaker. It's called an Oonz. OONTZ is the brand. Yes.
Okay.
The Oonst Angle is the name of this Bluetooth recorder. It has lived in my shower. It's not waterproof, but it's lived in my shower for 15 years, and it works great. The only time it has left my shower, apparently Hope took it into the kitchen and put it down on the hot stove, so the back of it is all melted. This thing is like military grade Bluetooth. It was like $15. It is the best money I've ever spent in my life. So sometimes I'll have that on, but when I'm feeling tired, man, I'm just like... I literally will just stand there all night. And then I feel refreshed when I get out.
Yeah.
So then I can't sleep. So it's tough.
When I was interning at the Score and like going to school and working at Target, like, you know, almost full time, there were a couple times I like pretty sure I fell asleep in the shower.
Yes.
Like I have fallen asleep standing up in the shower and just kind of like you have that moment where you like come to and you're like, God, what? And you have no idea how long it was. Like it could have been 30 seconds. It could have been 3.5 minutes. Who the hell knows?
Yeah. Sometimes that happens when you're driving too.
Yeah.
You're like, I was definitely just nodded off.
Right. Like it's in that same time frame, the rumble strip, I relied on that way too much. Like me now thinking about what I did then is scary.
Driving home with the windows open.
To what little end it was going to.
Yeah, seriously. And driving home with the windows open and like slapping yourself awake. And
I would yell at myself.
I've done that so many times. Not anymore. I don't know why I'm better now that I'm older. I just probably don't burn the candle as hard as I used to.
Sure.
But I think we've all been there, but dumb. Yeah. Don't do that.
No. It's not worth it.
No. We've got another super chat here from CD44. Says, I've probably listened to portions of all 304 episodes over the years. Please enjoy my contribution of about 3 cents per show.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, man. Goes a long way. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
It really does. So thank you very much. It's like I watch our CHGO Bear show.
Yeah.
And people, because they want to get their comment on, they'll pay like $150 for a super chat. I'm like,
really?
What are you doing?
Holy crap.
Stop doing that. It's not necessary.
Right. Don't need to hear Carm's thoughts on whatever the hell it is you're saying.
You could have just ended at thoughts.
Yeah, I know.
No, I love Carm.
I was trying to be.
No, he's a great dude.
Nice.
He's a great dude. I like Carm.
Yeah.
All right, couple new places I tried, and I know this week I'm talking about places that people rarely go. It just happened to work out this week. Lansing, Illinois, which is about as far east as you can get before you get to Indiana.
Yeah.
We have driven past this place when we out that way so many times, and it's one of those places you drive by and you go, that place has to be good.
Yes.
It's called Rico's Pizza.
Okay.
So we ordered Rico's Pizza this week. Rico's Pizza is located at 3651 Ridge Road in Lansing. Walk in, it is literally a kitchen with a counter, like 4 chairs, and an RC cooler. There's no tables. You cannot dine in. It is takeout only. And buddy, Hope and I took down a large pizza by ourselves. This is all that remained when we remembered to take a photo.
Nice.
So this was whatever night it was that it rained. So it was Friday or Saturday. I think it was Saturday. drove out, and then had a 30-minute drive home from Rico's because of the weather. Everyone was driving slow.
Yeah.
And I was kind of worried, like, this is going to be cold by the time I get home. After a 30-minute drive, the crust was still super crispy. The sauce was a really great combination of sweet, but with like the oregano spice in it. Sausage was great. Hope got onion and green pepper on her half. Tremendous. I like how they took the little sauce line down the middle so you know which half is which. This was outstanding. We loved it. Hope and I both loved it. Usually we are lockstep on Rosangela's, but sometimes other pizzas were like, not so, like she likes this a little more than I do, and we kind of have that like I want this. Rico's in Lansing is wheelhouse for both of us. It was so damn good. I cannot recommend it more. I know a lot of people listening don't go out to Lansing, and it's tough because you can't dine in. But if you're ever out that way, 3651 Ridge Road in Lansing. Lansing is kind of cool too. It's like one of those cities that like time kind of forgot. You feel like you set your watch back like 20 years when you go there. But man, this was so good. And they also serve like Italian beef sandwiches, deli sandwiches, really, really good. And Jay is in the chat here. And Jay is a Homewood native and says, excellent pizza. And it travels perfectly. You can actually differentiate between well done or crispy. We did not. I just ordered it. I didn't say either. I just said, want large pizza, half sausage, half green pepper and onion. And that's how it came. And seriously, a half-hour drive home. And it was perfect. It was so good. And Lebowski5 says that looks like a classic Chicago thin crust pizza. It absolutely was. And look, when the RC Cola is there, it's a win. They had an old school RC can, like with the old top on it, like on the counter to show you this is an RC place.
Nice.
So I had one of those for the ride home. It was phenomenal. It was so good.
I can transition to a pizza place that I had this week. It's one that I've been to before. I've mentioned it on the pod a couple times, but man, it had been a long time since I'd been to Napoli Pertuti.
Oh, yeah.
181 Barrington Road in Schaumburg. Man, just like their wood fire oven is cool looking. And like just everything is, it's kind of an unassuming building just because like the flooring's not anything special and like, but it's just really, really good food. Like Sam gets their margarita pizza and absolutely loves it. That's like for her, like a lot of people, the kind of, it's more of a wood fire type style. Yeah, I'm getting margarita as like the standard. And
I'm with you on that.
And she absolutely loves it. I got the Diavola, which is what I usually get. That's basically their spicy sopressata pizza.
Yeah.
Which, man, that not lying about the spicy, like especially for a pizza topping.
Yeah.
Like it's much more spicy than pepperoni. It's obviously, sopressata, basically like your same type of vibe at least. But it's, man, the quality of the ingredients is so good. The quality of the dough, like the crust is incredible. But what I really want, and I know I've talked about that before on the pod, but what I really want to point out is Sam and I were like, listen, actually this was more me. I've had it once before. And I was like, listen, we're getting dessert today. And basically Sam was like, oh no, just my arm. And I got the creme brulee from there. And dude.
That looks so good.
That's because it's so good.
Fair enough.
Like you take that spoon and you can just like tap the top of that thing and it's got the crunch and just the flavor. Like I understand it's a very simple, it's just a layer and then obviously the cream underneath but man, the custard underneath, it is so good. It's simple, but it's done incredibly well. So like to be able to have that type of like quality of pizza topped off with that. And then Sam, now this is not her picture. This is a stock picture because I realized the only picture we got of hers was not cracked open to where you can see the ice cream on the
Yeah,
inside.
and this turned out kind of weird in a transfer process. I don't know why it looks like that, but
That's
we'll just
okay.
deal.
The Spumoni Bomba, where it's it's Mo's
Is he
cousin.
on the Bulls?
Yeah, it's Mo Bomba's
Is it
cousin.
his brother? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, essentially just like Spumoni ice cream with a chocolate shell around it.
How big is that thing?
Probably
Pool, like a billiard ball?
Yeah, like a billiard ball, baseball, something like that.
Okay.
So around that size, maybe
Looks
like
good.
a little taller, thinner, just slightly than a baseball, but like a solid like size for a dessert.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, again, like, it's not the sexiest place in the world, but the food is really good.
You know
That's
what?
all that matters, because it's like in that area to be able to get like true wood fire pizza and like really good pasta that they have there as well. And they're like, usually if we weren't getting dessert, we would have probably gotten the burrata, which is, you know, like Sam is a sucker for burrata in any way she can get it. So that's usually what we would get, and it's very good from there. So just like really good Italian food. If you want it and you're in that like Schaumburg area, 181 Barrington Road.
Look, don't waste your time on the interior of the restaurant, man. Just make the food good.
Right.
It doesn't have to be like all of our favorite places are pretty bare. Think about it. Think about your favorite place, listener, in Chicagoland, be it a pizza place or a hot dog stand or whatever. Chances are, it's sure you can go to Chicago Cut or RPM Steak, or like you can go to a really upscale place and have a great meal. Don't get me wrong. But the places you miss, the places you crave, the places that if you left town, you would say, when I go back, I have to have this. They're going to be down and dirty, bare bones, focused on the food being great. And that's like Rosangeles and Rico's Pizza in Lansing was just like, it was just, have they swept in there? Meh, maybe every other week or so. They don't have to. It's just, they're too busy making great pizza. You know what I mean? So it's just, I love it. I love places like that. I got to check Napoli Pertuti out. I've not been there, and
We
it
went there
sounds
for a
like our
birthday
wheelhouse.
one year,
Yeah.
where it was just like, what's the one thing you want to eat for your birthday? And we can, and basically, because I'm me and I don't want to inconvenience anybody ever,
Right.
for my sake. Like Sam's always like, listen, it's your birthday. Wherever you want to go, we go, and everybody can figure it out.
Correct.
But I was like, yeah, I want to go there, which is like 10 minutes from the house. So
That's great.
yeah,
Get what you want, man. Make yourself happy. That's what you need.
it's so good.
Well, you know what? You can make yourself happy with some delicious beers from our friends at Nick and Ivy Brewing, 1026 South State Street in downtown Lockport. And man, I was out that way this week, but they had not opened yet, unfortunately, when I left Lewis University and I had to get to the office. But head out to Nick and Ivy. This week they got a lot going on. They've got, let's see, I'll start telling you about Thursday, because that's when the events start. 3 to 10 at Nick and Ivy, $5 pints from 3 to 6. They've got a Lockport 12U Vipers fundraiser going on, but you can go in there and chip in. And then Saturday and Sunday, they've got live music Saturday with Justin Russell. And then they've got their yoga and brew at 9:45 in the morning at Nick and Ivy. So check it out. Nick and Ivy Brewing is at 1026 South State Street, like I said. And you can go to facebook.com/Nick and Ivy Brewing. Check them out on Facebook. They really update everything there. Always, telling you about the new beers, telling you about everything. Trying to see the latest beer release, I believe, was the, what was that? I want to make sure I find the right thing. I'm turning into Mike Francesor. Boy, where is it? See, this is how often they update their Facebook, because I can't find the latest beer release.
Wow.
Anyway, they're all tremendous. Go out and get them. You will love it. Facebook.com/Nick and Ivy Brewing, or you can go to nickivybrewing.com for more info there. All right, since we're staying out east, I'm going to go to Glenwood now.
Okay.
we went Sunday with our friends Micah and Leah. You know them. They're famous on the show. We went to Dion's, which is a little breakfast cafe, 337 East Glenwood and Lansing Road in Glenwood. And we all got sort of different stuff. Leah got the huevos rancheros, the rice, the beans, the eggs, the chips. Tremendous. And then Hope got the frittata, which was great, like the Southwest frittata. Micah got a delicious looking burger, and those fries were like twisty potato fries. Like they're kind of like, yeah, like they're crescent shaped and twisted in the middle. So they crisped up really nice. They were good. Kind of like steak fries, but just a little bit different. And then I just got basic, anytime I try a breakfast place, I get bacon, egg, and pancakes. But the place that made this place awesome, Dion's in Glenwood, they have malted pancakes. So if you've been to Disney and you've had the Mickey waffles, that is made with malted pancake batter. So it's a little bit of a different, like malt, like you'd have in a chocolate malt.
Sure.
It is that flavor, not crazy strong, but it's there and it's subtle. These were the best pancakes I've had.
Wow.
Like bar none. They were terrific. So again, Glenwood, not around the corner for a lot of people, but if you're out that way, 337 East Glenwood, Lansing Road, it's just a little tiny place in a plaza. You drive by it 1,000 times because we always go to Gabe's in Glenwood, and it's a couple blocks down, and we had seen it, and Leah recommended it, so I said, yeah, let's go. Let's all meet there because our softball game got delayed because of the rain, so we had Sunday morning open. Excellent. Really, really good. Good coffee. It was a lot of times when you go to a diner, you get, and I love it. Diner coffee's great. Give me 10 of them, and I'll chug them all morning. But this was like a little bit of an elevated coffee, a little more flavor to it. Really a super positive experience. We loved it. Everybody loved what they had. Every plate was empty. So really, really good. Check that place out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want to actually, you know what? I'm gonna save my going away from food for one sec. We've talked about AI ordering and how we don't like it. It's unsettling. I actually hadn't had an AI ordering experience in quite a while. And then I went to last week and I stopped at the Wendy's in Hickory Hills.
I went to see, yeah.
Yeah. And I go to order and then I realize while I'm there, because you usually get the pre-recorded message and then a person will come on and say, hi, what can I get for you? Or something like that. There was the pre-recorded message and the menu lit up and was basically like, it's whatever brand of AI this is and use it to order. And I don't know, like it got the order correct. It wasn't anything earth shattering that I got, not much customization at all, but I obviously I still don't like it.
No,
It's obviously taking away at least a person on a shift.
right.
So you are taking away if not someone's job, then a shift from somebody in their an hour, hours. So maybe they're not hitting full time, getting benefits, blah, 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 blah. But also I'm convinced when there's not an actual person ordering, people that you interact with are less engaged.
Yeah.
And it's more just like, because they're not really hearing you. All they're doing is seeing another order pop up on the screen. And it's just whatever. Okay, you pay, go, whatever. Like to have someone that's even more checked out at a fast food restaurant than a lot of fast food employees already are.
And Wendy's
blame them.
Wendy's is famous for the checked out employee.
Oh yeah, that's like we're not quite Taco Bell level, but like we're getting to the doorstep.
I gotta say, in my area, the crown for least invested employee goes to everybody at Wendy's, be it the one on Halstead or the one on Dixie Highway. They are. Have you ever been told to back up at a drive-through window before?
No.
The one on Dixie Highway, they'll do that. You paid? Great. Back up. And we'll call you to the window when your food's ready. I'm like, why would I go backwards?
What?
I don't ask questions.
The
just do it.
I forget who it was with Ranji. that was at a drive-through when he was on the phone with Ranji in a post game.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and it's like he's talking with Ranji, and then you just hear, "What can I get for you? I'd like a large Sprite, heavy ice." And Ranji's immediate response, "What do you need all that ice for?" And then Ranji's like, "Can you get something for me?" And he's like, "I'll bag up."
That was
triggered
great.
that in my head. Here's the bag up.
When you talked about your AI ordering, I thought you were going to tell me about the thing from Popeyes you sent me yesterday.
Oh no, there was no AI involved in that.
Well, so Rick sends me this text, which is to me the most Popeyes thing ever. Clearly, you placed an online order,
Yeah.
and it says your order will be ready. It's supposed to tell you it's a time, and it just says soon.
Yeah.
So from the order to chicken in hand, Rick,
Yeah.
how long did it take the wonderful folks at Popeyes to get your order done?
I kind of guesstimated and I waited like 10 minutes and then went into the drive-through, and then it was just like any other order. So
Okay.
I don't know exactly when it would have been ready. Maybe it would have been ready earlier, but that was when I went.
Okay. All right. That's a safe bet. That's like when Hope went to the Harold's in Homewood once,
Yeah.
and it was like a 2 hour. I'm like, are they killing and feathering and gutting?
Hunting, yeah.
Like, what is happening? Like, and you just don't. It's just part of the process. And I
They
have
are
to say,
acting out what's on the logo.
seriously, it was worth the wait because it was amazing.
Sure.
But 2 hours? Like, Rick, I'm telling you,
That's
legitimately 2 hours.
That's insane.
She sat in there. Yeah. And it was like a weeknight. It wasn't like Super Bowl Sunday or anything.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have to wait. It was worth it.
I think I'm trying to think. Super Bowl Sunday is probably the only day where, like, people would, when I was working at Papa John's, and people would be like, "I want an order for delivery," and be like, "Okay, just want to tell you the delivery time right now is like an hour and a half or like 2 hours," and they're like, "Yeah, that's fine," and then you're just like, in your head, you're just like, "Crap. All right, what can I get for you?" And like, that's the only time that, like, because then you have to, at least if you know that's going to be the situation, then at least you can order before you're hungry. But like, if it's just like, it's Harold's, it's not like it's great food, but it's not like it needs that much time to where you would think that far ahead.
I don't know.
It's insane.
I don't know why it took that long. But it was good. It was damn good. Totally worth it. But yeah, it was that was a little bit silly. I just thought of something to say and I forgot what it was. Oh well. It's gone. It's gone now. I'll tell you about Fredo's though. Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, 628 South Roselle Road in Schaumburg. Don't have to wait 2 hours there for anything.
No.
Service is outstanding. Food is fresh. Everything's great. We've told you about the I'm Fat line of products, the burger, the pizza, really great, the giant mozzarella sticks, but really, like, whatever you're into, even if you're trying to eat healthy, they've got you covered, or the opposite, they've got a brownie bar. So pretty much whatever you have a taste for, they're going to have it for you at Fredo's. It's going to be fresh. It's going to be delicious. It's nothing frozen. Everything's fresh. Everything's made to order. Fredo's is awesome. We put our name on their product because there's really nowhere else we would do that.
Right.
It's great. And if you need catering, FredosCatering.com. Check them out. But try Fredo's. Try some of their I'm Fat items. Try the mozzarella sticks. Use our code I'm Fat. You'll save 10% on your online order at FredosPizza.com. Make sure you go check them out. Last week, Rick, on Ask a Fat, we have no emails or voicemails this week, which I believe is a first. I don't think we've never had neither.
Yeah, that's really rare.
Yeah, well, 708-858-3314 or imfatpod@gmail.com. Let's change that next week.
Yeah.
But Alan emailed us because I've been talking about El Perez, the taco place in Oak Lawn lately. And Alan said, El Perez is great, but if you want to try something else, go to La Cocina de Mama, which is the old site, if you're familiar with the area, of Frankie's Beef and Pasta, which was there for like 35 years. And I believe they just retired and sold the place. So I have driven past this place, but my bitterness that Frankie's is gone kept me from going. But with Alan's recommendation, I went today for lunch. The address is 5721 West 95th Street. So it's, 95th and just west of Central. Can't miss it. It's been, that building has been there forever. So went in there, sat down, brought chips and salsa to the table. So you could see the little cup of salsa there. The chips were served hot.
Nice.
They fry them to order. So when you show up, they throw them in the fryer and bring them to your table. And then a really nice salsa, good flavor. If you like cilantro, you'll like this. If you don't like cilantro, you won't. The chips were super great, super crispy. Sometimes when they fry them, they could be a little over fried.
Sure.
So they're almost like slimy. These were not at all. And then they had the verde and the roja salsa in separate, containers to put on your burrito. And my default, just like I said, when I go to a breakfast place, it's bacon, egg, and pancakes, steak burrito. That's my go-to. Anytime I try a place, try the steak burrito, and it was phenomenal. It was large, kind of a nice vibe in there. Like everything was served in kind of an upscale way.
Okay.
Not upscale is the wrong word. Like I will say elevated.
Sure.
So you can see those salsa containers are really cool. I've never seen those before. Really unique. And then the burrito is served on like a wood plank. And then the rice and beans come in almost like like what you mix guacamole in, like the pestle.
Yes.
I can't think of the name of the bowl for that, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And everything was great. Everything was really hot. Like temperature wise. So you could tell super fresh, just made, nothing sat out.
Yeah.
Nothing was pre-cooked and warmed up.
Right.
Everything
mark
was
on
made to
that
order.
Tortilla.
Oh, it was as soon as they put it in front of me, I knew it was going to be great. Lots of cheese, and they used the Chihuahua cheese, which melts up great. And then they had a full bar in there. I didn't have anything to drink, but the bar looked good and all that. So I got the burrito lunch, chips and salsa. I got 2 Diet Cokes. It was like $18.
Oh, wow.
So not bad at all. Like a really good, and I almost didn't finish the burrito because I had eaten so many of the chips and so much of the salsa and so much of the rice and beans that I almost didn't have room, but I finished it. And thank you to Bill, who says it's a molcajete is the name of the bowl. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a deep cut. I like that. But check it out. If you're in the Oakland area, La Cocina de Mama, 5721 West 95th Street. Really good. I'm going to say, Alan, I still think El Perez is a little bit better. I feel like the burrito was close to a tie. I feel like El Perez puts more meat in it.
Okay.
Where there's more cheese in the La Cocina de Mama one. But I think the edge goes to El Perez because the salsa is 10 out of 10.
Okay.
So, but it is literally a preference. Like, they're both great. El Perez is at 103rd in Central, like right there. And La Cocina de Mama, like I said, is 95th Street, just west of Central. Nice. So, really good. Oakland is burrito rich because they've got the first place. The second place I tried a burrito. The first place I tried it was Super Burrito, closed. But now El Gallo Tapachio on 111th and Cicero has been there forever. Like, I went there in high school.
Oh, wow.
Like, I've been going there forever.
Wow, that long?
Shut up. They had restaurants back then?
Right.
Yeah. No, they cooked it on like a hot stone, and I would dragged my girlfriend at the time by her hair. I had my glove over my shoulder, the whole nine. It was a long time ago. No, but that is like Burrito Central, man.
Having to drive the car.
Yeah, very calloused. Yeah, it was good. But yeah, both were great. I'm saying that I like El Perez better, again, is not a knock on La Cocina de Mama. It was just a matter of, I just thought the salsa was better, and that was really the tiebreaker for me. So, awesome stuff.
All right. I mentioned earlier that today is a great day because it is the beginning of basketball season. I understand, I feel like a good majority of our listeners, like if they had to choose one of the winter sports, they're choosing hockey. And that's totally cool. But like the opening night of the NBA, and especially because it's the first day of the NBA on NBC being a thing.
Yes.
With everybody that they have, like, the former players that they have all over their crews, like Maria Taylor hosting the studio show with Carmelo Anthony, Vince Carter, and Tracy McGrady.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, and then you're like calling the game is like Reggie Miller, polarizing. A lot of people don't like him, whatever. Jamal Crawford, who I think is universally liked as an analyst and as a dude, and Mike Tirico. But, like, I don't know. Like, Tirico just doesn't do it for me. Like, I think Tirico, like, you can tell he gets excited by big time football and golf.
Okay.
Because he's Italian. And that
No comment.
yeah. But like the product is cool, and obviously the main attraction for us, especially in the Chicagoland area, is the now fat, we can claim him, Michael Jordan's halftime segment, which debuted tonight. And mind you, of course, I'm excited to be able to see it, to see what it's going to be. And Lulu's like, I have to go outside.
Of course.
So that's great. So I only caught part of it that was making the rounds on social media. And the best part is it's like Tirico went to Jordan's house, or they met somewhere. And everybody's pretty convinced. Nobody knows exactly what Jordan's getting paid to do this. Mm-hmm. But the fact that everybody's like, Tirico sat down with him for part of one day and got all the segments done for the entire season, didn't he?
Oh.
It's not for sure. We obviously don't know until next week. But it's like, if they're wearing the same clothes,
Yeah.
then it's entirely possible. And from Jordan's perspective, I'm not hating on it. If you're able to get probably not that he needs the scratch, but if you're able to get the money that he's probably demanding to just do that and be able to knock all that out in one afternoon, that's nice work if you can get it.
So he's not doing any game analysis?
No, this is like, at least so far through the one, it was essentially like Jordan bestowing his wisdom of the game onto a new generation.
Okay.
Which, hey, as long as you're presenting it as such, then cool.
Yeah.
Would I like to get, like, not even like in studio halftime analysis, but like, here's an overarching thing that's been happening the past week or the past month. Like, even if it's like 3 of 4 are the pre-recorded, clearly the like done in that one afternoon, but then maybe one a month is more of a, what's Michael thinking about things that are going on right now? I think that would be really cool. But I'm just more like saluting Michael Jordan for A, being a fat now, and B, being able to get that kind of setup going. Because assuming like basically everybody's opinion is correct, it's great work if you can get it.
Well, the problem with a guy like Jordan, too, is like he's got to be impossible to lock down.
Yeah.
Because he has nothing to lose.
Right.
If the whole plan was like, yeah, every week we're going to be at Jordan's house talking to him about it, and he'll just be like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of crap out of luck. So it's almost on NBC's part smarter. Maybe they do this. Maybe they go there every like month.
Sure.
And knock out that month's worth of stuff.
That's fair.
So we can react to some things that are at least like semi-recent. Mm-hmm. But to me, a guy like Jordan, just my radio producer brain, I'm sure you're thinking the same thing, is I will not trust that he is here until I hear him on the phone. Actually, for him, beyond that, hear him talking on the air.
Fair.
I will not, because we've had guests that are like, oh, it'll be 15 seconds. I'm not waiting 15 seconds.
Right.
Like, okay. Mm-hmm. So that as a guy like Michael Jordan is a producer's nightmare.
Yes.
Because it's a guy with a huge name that's been promoted like hell that can at any moment say, I changed my mind, or I forgot, or I'm not answering my phone, or I'm not doing it, and you're screwed. So
absolutely.
So they're probably smart in doing it the way they're doing it.
Yeah.
Like, at least you've got 4 to 6 in the bag.
Sure.
That you can go to if you need to.
Yes.
And then you can make a best of some,
Right.
you know what I mean? You
can work with it.
Let's have Mark Grody host it. The best of Michael Jordan on NBC.
Right. Lebowski 5 wants me to go on with Peck and Dave.
I would love. You've been on with them before, haven't you?
I went on with Peck once in an off season, so it was like it was just him. It was just me and him, basically just shooting the shit for an hour because it was like off season, not much is going on. But yeah, hey, anytime I am open to it.
I don't book shows, but
No.
just I think if you texted them, they'd throw you on. I actually just when I talked about the thing I had at Lewis, they just launched a sports media major at Lewis.
That's cool.
So they had me and Kylan Mills, who is a Lewis alum, one of my students actually.
Nice.
At Lewis out there, and we did a little talk for the incoming students at Lewis, which was good fun. But she's super talented, and I should mention too, Ashley Behun is the operations manager at WGN. She was there too. Nice. Yeah, like Kylan was great. I think they're working on getting her on. Nice. And from what I understand, she did a really good job on play-by-play.
Yeah. I have to brag on one of my former students, and he was my former student for a short time. For like 1 year at Illinois Media School, we did kind of like a basically summer internship type thing. And there was a guy who was graduating high school. He was going to Ball State in the fall to start up into broadcasting and just wanted to get some reps, wanted to get some feedback. And he hosted a show, which wasn't exactly what he was going for. Like he wanted to do play-by-play. And even just from the show, like his first one as a high school kid, you're just like, oh, this guy gets it. Like,
let me
he's
guess.
gonna be able to do things. And that guy is play-by-play guy, Connor Onion, if you've heard the name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He was a student of mine for a summer before he went to college. And like, he is just like rising through the ranks right now. Like he is getting to do a ton of play-by-play stuff now, like all over the place. And it's cool to get to see him, like become like one of those people that's known. I remember a couple of years ago, he was like, I think it might've been his first year in like the ESPN college football depth chart of play-by-play guys. And Lebitard's show was just going through it. And they're like, there's a guy named Connor Onion. And they did a whole bit on it.
Has he worked with Bill Rafferty yet?
Right, exactly.
Onion! What? Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, yes. So shout out to him because he's a guy that I'll
That's awesome.
check in with him every once in a while, and he's just like the best dude.
I got to say, Kylan was a soccer player, like a really accomplished soccer player at Lewis, so she was like never in class. But she would always put her stuff in time, and it was always really good. Nice. And I said that. I'm like, there's a handful, and you know this too, Rick, when you teach broadcasting, you know pretty much right away who actually has a future in it in terms of on air. And I said, and this is one of them. And she's like, I was never in class. I'm like, I got your work.
Yes.
And your work was excellent. Like, I knew right away it was her and this kid, Brett Mega, who is a morning show host in St. Louis, and now he's like nationally syndicated.
Wow.
Super talented. And I'm like, you're going to be a star. You're going to be a star. There were a few others that went on to be like more management types than on air, but they stand out very quickly. Like, yeah, you can learn to get better at broadcasting, but you know a star when you meet a star.
Yes.
And Kylan Mills was one of those, and I'm super proud of her. And she's going to do a bunch of regular season games when Adam Amin is out for bowls.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, huge. And if you didn't know, she's been doing Sky Games with Layla. So she's very, very talented and good. So congrats to Kylan Mills.
Yes.
A branch on a Zawoski tree. Bah! I don't know who else can I claim? That's Ray Diaz.
Right. Yeah.
And I'll proudly claim Ray Diaz, damn it.
Yeah.
Love me, Ray Diaz.
Ray's the best.
A fine gentleman.
I love Ray.
He's the best.
All right.
I think we're done, right?
Well, I have one more quick.
Oh, crap. I stopped the music.
Oh, I can't even hear the music, so.
Yeah, that's StreamYard for you.
Yeah, I know.
Good $30 a month, well spent.
So it's just that time of year. Everybody's thinks they've bought their Halloween candy ahead of time when it was on sale. And you really, honestly thought, you know what? I got this done ahead of time. Until the night that you get it and you need a snack. And Sam and I may be going through that right now, where she got this variety pack was Twix, Milky Way, Three Musketeers, and Snickers. It's like one of the standard ones that you see every year. Yeah, we're working our way through it.
That's a
we might
good
need
pack.
to get another bag before Halloween. It might just happen, but it just the phenomenon of everybody thinks once you've made that one purchase that you're going to be set. And then you break into it just for a taste.
Yeah.
And then it's more than just a taste.
Oh, that's a given. I mean, you got to count on at least one bag just for sampling.
Right.
Just to make sure it's okay. We have not got any yet, which I'm a little bit disappointed in, but Hope very wisely last time she went to Trader Joe's got like their bag of Halloween candy.
Oh, okay.
Which is, I believe it's just the normal stuff repackaged, which a lot of the things at Trader Joe's are. So we've got that, but yeah, we usually have to go to Costco to get our Halloween candy because it's like the only place that's worth it. And we get so many trick-or-treaters. Like our first year in Homewood, I think Hope went back to Walgreens like 3 times.
Oh yeah,
And we spent like we spent like $150 on candy that year. Because we had to go get it at the expensive place.
Right.
But I was literally like finding Fannie Mae in my house and putting it in Ziploc bags. And I was like, you can't do that. I'm like, why?
Yeah, that doesn't look sketchy as shit.
Well, it was, but it was me. Hey, it's me. I'm new in town. Nothing to fear.
Right.
Don't mind that van. Yeah. I'm glad you remembered one more thing because I know this name is not the most recognizable, but a guy I've really enjoyed their work on social media. His name is Steve Bridges. And you may have seen him really famous for he was always kind of like the baby daddy in a delivery room or like the problematic guy in the ER. And I will share the screen, and this might help people recognize. I'm having some trouble uploading the photo, of course, because again, $30 a month for StreamYard. You'd think it might work, but
nope,
not working. Still not working. Tremendous. There we go. I got it. There's Steve Bridges.
Hey.
Always made me laugh when I saw his videos. I don't know how he captured the essence of a problematic man so well, but he was an expert at it. 41 years old. Passed away, a big-time influencer on TikTok and Instagram, and literally the news was revealed where his wife, who we've never seen before really in his videos, as far as I know, went on and delivered the message on his account. Really, really sad, really funny guy. So if you have not followed Steve, go follow his stuff. It's really funny. It's hilarious. It's really good stuff. So rest in peace, Steve Bridges. Another really talented and seemingly good dude gone too soon. So, yeah, man, that bummed me out this week.
Yeah.
There's our bummer of the week.
It's a different segment overnight.
You're right. Yes.
Follow us on all of our social media at I'm Fat Pod, imfatpod@gmail.com. How about you send us an Ask a Fat, please?
Yeah, jerks. We had one from, real quick, we can knock it out quick, from, I think it was Russ. Yeah, Russ said, did we try the red chimichurri sauce at Chipotle yet? I have not. Rick, have you? Okay, I will. I haven't yet, though.
Yes.
All right.
Shoot us an email with your question, your Ask a Fat, your recommendations, whatever. I'm fatpod@gmail.com. 708-858-3314 is the Fat Phone. Check us out on Spotify if you like. That's an option for not just audio, but also video. And you can leave us a review there. That's great. So let's do that. Make sure you do that if that's where you like to listen. I'mFatMerch.com. That's where you can get our stuff. So make sure to, look at the designs. Decide what you want it on. Is it a mug? Is it shorts? Is it a shirt? Is it whatever the hell you can think of? Because they can probably do that over at TeePublic. Or if you don't want our stuff and you want somebody else's stuff, still use our link because then we get a kickback, and kickbacks are great.
Indeed.
YouTube.com/I'mFatPodcast. Subscribe, like each video, and if you're watching us live, thank you. If you're not, totally cool. If you're more of an audio listener, get it. That's how I generally consume my podcasts. But hey, when you're working, throw us on a tab in the background, let an episode run, mute it so that way you don't have to listen, you don't have to watch, you don't have to look at our unfortunate faces more than you already do, and then we get hours consumed because consumption is great.
That's right.
And then you can subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, unsubscribe, and resubscribe to the regular podcast feed. Leave us the old 5-star rating and review, and check out our sponsors, please. Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. So for Jay, I'm Rick, and this is the I'm Fat Podcast.
Stay clear of the breakfast burritos. Too much of the chilaquiles.